Yo, Top, Billin, to ya. All right, y'all. The Los Angeles Rams went out and had a very productive draft. When it's all said and done with it, it could have one of the best drafts in the entire draft, and it kind of flew under the radar from a national perspective, right? I think they pretty much nailed the draft. Obviously, we won't know until these guys actually take a snap. But from what I know, having covered these guys in college that they got, and they pretty much got everybody that I covered in college, which makes it very fun for me. I think the Rams nailed it, man. But no more so than with the second round pick that it got in Van Jefferson. Yup, my man from them Florida Gators, the route genie as I dubbed him last season. That man is, to me, kind of fail-proof. Like, I'm seriously, I think he's fail-proof. He's one of those guys, when people would talk to me about him, I would just tell them, like, what can he do? Like, no, he's not going to be the best athlete out there. Probably not going to jump the highest. Not one of these guys probably going to go get it off the top shelf. He's a ground attack artist, but he's one of the best ground attack artists that I've seen. He's so damn polished. And one of the things that people aren't thinking about with a guy like Van Jefferson, or they might not know, is he's advanced in age. Like, I think he's already or he might be already 24 years old, right? He was in college back in 2015. So he was in college a long-ass time, and he's polished from a standpoint that he understands exactly how to set up routes and understands exactly what he's doing out there. He understands defensive concepts. He's just a technical wizard. That's why he's the route genie, baby. You got to call that man what he is. He's the route genie, and he's building a ton of buzz in camp right now. I know you heard about that buzz about Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson is always somebody who reminded me of, he's like a Marvin Harrison type to me, right? But the way he runs his routes is almost like my favorite receiver. This is why I was able to see it right away, and we'll get into that a little bit on here on the film study. It reminds me of Mari Cooper with the way he runs his routes and he sets them up. They are very similar in that aspect. Different body types. Mari Cooper's just a bigger person as far as his frame goes. I believe they may be the same height or just about the same height. Van might be a little taller, but they're similar in that aspect, and Marvin Harrison is right there too. So obviously Marvin Harrison's a Hall of Famer. I get a little weary comparing people to Hall of Famers, but I think Amari Cooper would be a pretty good comparison from a route standpoint. So, man, with that being said, man, all you people, man, make sure you tune in right here. Keep it locked. Your boy's going to have more of these guys that I covered in college and seeing where they're going. But Van Jefferson and the Los Angeles Rams, don't sleep on the Rams, baby. I wouldn't do that. They have one of those teams that has a ton of premier talent on it. It's just about putting it together, but we shall see, right? But let's go ahead and get into a little bit of a film study on the route genie.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, y'all, check this out right here from the Senior Bowl practices. This shit is hard. Now, look, running a fade. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dog. Listen, bro. He's like Debo. He has mind control over people. Look, and this is what I call yo-yoing somebody, right? It's almost like walking the dog. You remember that? Look at this. Jab step to the outside, bangs it back to the inside, and then runs it back to the outside. Look at that. Left that man grasping like Michael Jordan when AI hit him with the crossover. Look, that is nasty. No wasted movement. This is all within the framework of trying to get to where you need to be at. Look at that. Come on, man. Nasty. Let's go back full speed again. Gotta see it. Walk the dog. Mind control. Yeah, when Van Jefferson tells him to go this way, he goes that way. But when Van Jefferson leave, I bet you he'd be going back the other way again. Now look at the different phases of this curl route. Stemmed it. Broke back. Show him the numbers. That's technically perfection. It's technical perfection. It's technically sound. Look, rhythm step, stem it, show him the numbers. Come on, kids. This is the guy you should be paying attention to right here, right? It's got a little flavor to it, but it's still technically sound. Look at this. Make everything look like it's going to be a fade. Vary the rhythm, right? The route genie. What I tell you about that route genie, he floats in the air. He's floating in air. Look at this. Floating in the air like the route genie does. Makes it look like it's going to be a fade. Cornerback tries to react, and he's going to have to react hard, right? Because he thinks it's a fade. He's going to hit the pylon. Sells it. stems off of it. Look at this man. What is he doing? All kinds of shit right there, right? Ligaments torn, everything loosened up in his body. He's done. Cooked. Check it out. Show him the numbers. Work back to the ball. Help your quarterback out. Cut down on distance time, right? Cut down on the time of the ball being in flight. Go up and get it. Hands catcher. All right, check this out right here. It's Gator on Gator crime. Actually, let's go full speed. How? Man, I love technical perfection with in and out breaking routes. This is how you know if somebody's a route runner. Dudes be coming up on the channel talking about cats ain't a good route runner because they're not running 9 routes. Get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding me. This is how you know somebody is a technical wizard like the route genie here. Now check this out right here. Vary the rhythm. Right off the line, vary the rhythm. Don't give him something, right? You not giving him something that he can get a beat on. Not at all, right? This is almost like boxing. Look at that jab right there, right? Hit him with a jab off the hand, just right. It's almost like a rangefinder, like in boxing. Like if you hooking off the jab, you want to hook off the jab, you're gonna shoot that jab, then you're gonna hook off of it. But you're gonna be shooting it at different rhythms. You're not gonna just all the time, right? You're gonna give him a little bit, maybe 40% power, 70% power, then you're gonna hook, right? You're just gonna continue to vary your timing. That's what he's doing right here. It's like the football version of varying your timing. Shot him with that little jab there. Then look the man in his eye. Why is he looking him in his eye like that? It's like Medusa. Man, Jefferson got that stone look too. He's like Medusa that man in his eyes. Then look at the angle that he cuts. Look how sharp this is. Look right down the line of scrimmage, parallel to the line of scrimmage. Look at the separation anxiety the corner has, right? That's how you social distance, right? They ain't socially distancing anymore like they should be, man. This is how you supposed to do it, man. Come on, man. This shit is hard. Look at this. Perfection. All right, one thing that we really didn't get a chance to see from Van Jefferson, at least at Florida, was his ability to stretch the field. Now, I'm pretty sure he didn't run the 40, but if he ran the 40, I would say Van Jefferson's probably like a 4.48 type. That would be my guess for him. He can get up on you, though, right? He's just one of those guys. He's not, like I said before, not the fastest, but he's so technically sound that he understands how to run routes, and it looks like he's running a 4.3 or something like that. Now, check him out right here as the point man here in this trips formation. Now, allowing him to work on the inside, I think is something we will see in the NFL. He's going to be moved all around, but if you think about it from a wide receiver route running standpoint, the Rams may be the tops in the league. For real. Cooper Kupp is nasty with his route running. Robert Woods is nasty with his route running. Then you add in a Van Jefferson. All right, come on. But you able to put him in the middle like this? Check him out running this, right? Stutter, go. Right on the slot. Look at that. Come on, man. Look at the separation right there. So he didn't catch the pass because it was overthrown. That's one of the reasons I believe he's going to be, I said this before many times, the NFL, he's made for the NFL. College, he's just too technically sound. College, I thought he could be good in or whatever like that. He never went over 1,000 yards. He probably didn't even make 700 yards. He will do that in the NFL. He's meant for the NFL. But you can see here the variance in route speed. We can see it running here. Make everything vertical. Now, right here, you're already scared because you've seen him do this a million times with in and out breaking routes. Is he going to bang this to the inside, run a slant or something like that? So you have to stop your feet, too. You stop your energy, and then he accelerates on you. I've seen Amari Cooper do this a million times. He looks just like Amari Cooper running some of these routes. Look at that. Now, look at my man right here, right? He broke his back. He broke his back trying to keep up with Van. Broke back mountain. Look at that. Separation like you wouldn't believe. And the NFL, Jared Goff, I believe, hits that. I just do. All right, check this out. Same thing right here, right? Stutter and go. Running the seam. This time he gets to go against Hamza Nasruddin, who previously against the Georgia, we saw Tyreek McGee, who was a slot corner. This time you're going against more of a strong safety. Look at his stutter. Oh, stemmed him. Oh, he made him fall. Oh, no, he fell. Oh, no, he got to do it. Look at this. Come in, make everything look vertical, right? Right here, you already know something could be happening, right? You're on about your 7th step, so you know that this could be an in or out breaking route. So Hamza has to really pay attention to this. He bangs it like it was going to be a slant. He gave him with the inside leg, a jab with the inside leg. Hamza couldn't react correctly. Tries to turn around. He has to just turn around and just abandon technique. He pulled the ripcord on this shit. Boom, lost control of his motor skills. Motor skills done. Wheelchair mode. Look, he got him in wheelchair mode. Paralyzed that man off of a route, made him fall, and then the rest is history. He actually did hit this one, so that's pretty cool for a touchdown there. But most of the time, I'm telling you, and then we're going to get to see this man averaging 15, 16 yards per catch in the NFL, even more so because I think Jared Goff is going to be able to hit him on these deep routes. All right, I had to see this one a little closer. I couldn't help myself. All right, check it out, right? Split the man, give him half a man right here. Jabbed him to the inside. Jabbed him to the inside. That was it. Now look at him before he could even turn around and react. Come on, man. Come on. Look at that. How you fertilize a man off of a route? That's usually something we see on hits. He fertilized the man off a route. That's hard. All right, this time going against Vandy. Already in progress here. Got a wide base width on the cell, the initial part of the cell on this route. Sticks him to the outside. Look at that. Look at the hands right here. The hands almost like the, you know what I'm saying? You're going by somebody, you hit him with that right there. Gives him that, further gets the separation. That's just, and look at him. Instead of really, look at him sell up the field with this. Makes it even more of a separation. That's some good adjustment right there. It's almost like he really damn near drifted up the field like it was a seam pass. Now look at that. Man can't even get an angle on it. He's off to the races. Touchdown. All right, as many of y'all know who watched this around the time that it happened or right when it happened, I had the how Van Jefferson sauteed Derek Stingley stuff here. But he had a pretty good game against LSU from a technical route standpoint here. Here you see him, right, as the slot receiver here going against, I want to say it's Kerry Vincent. He's going to be running a whip route. Look at this. Bang to the outside, whip it back inside. Look at that. Look at the hands, too. Look at the catch on this. That's another underrated aspect of him as a hands catcher. Look at him all the way outstretched. Look at the energy of this ball going towards the inside and how he has to catch it. And look at that. Nasty. Breaks the plane. And then he gets his shit cracked, though. Pow! Grant Delpit lit him up, but you can see the toughness there. All right, so in the game, of course, Van Jefferson did a number-on-one Derek Stingley, perhaps going to go down as the best cornerback in all of college football, could be a top 5 pick for sure coming out here in a couple of seasons. But he was just a true freshman. But he had a ton of hype, and he was already doing good. But when Van Jefferson got up on him, right, then you had the Stingley sexuals because he has to have the most annoyingest fan base since Tua, Tim Tebow, and guys like that. When these people that they cannot do anything wrong, they will have an excuse for everything. He simply was getting torched by Van Jefferson because he's just not ready for that in-depth of route running, right, that detailed route running. So here's one of them right here. This is a really good route, right? It's a fade into a slant. Look at it. Sells the fade. Bangs it back to the inside. Got him. Throw was a little late, too. Throw could have been much earlier, and it would have looked even better because Stingley was cooked. Now, check him out. Of course, he got to do his route Jenny thing where he floats in the air. Floating in the air. Damn, look, he floated a full yard. How does he do that? This man floated a full yard. Bangs it, sells it like it's going to be a fake almost perfectly. Right, you would start looking just like that if it's a fade. Stingley, of course, man covers looking in his eyes, digs that foot in the ground, sticks him. Stingley's all over himself looking like Bambi. And right there, the throw should have already been right here, and he was cooked real bad with separation. But he waited on the throw. Stingley actually got back involved in the play because he's just that damn good. But still, great catch by Jefferson. And once again, he shows his toughness because it's pow! Michael Divinity lit him up. Cracked his back like a masseuse. All right, man, so there you have it. Not much to say beyond that. You know what it is. Van Jefferson, one of the best route runners that we've seen come through the SEC, period. He's going to have a ton of success in the league. I wholeheartedly believe that. this guy is going to destroy it. It's going to be one of the best wide receiver cores out there. It's just going to be if you guys are in the technical route running, make sure you watch Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Van Jefferson. But other than that, man, if you want more Los Angeles Rams coverage, hit your boy up. Make sure you like this, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this thing rolling, all right? It's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.